Hello students, in this session we will be discussing the important physical properties and their variation in an important family that is known as boron family, that is group 13 elements. Now let us start. The elements of boron family are boron, aluminium, gallium, indium and thallium. That is, the mnemonics is Bangan, Alu, Gajar in Thala. This is the mnemonics for this group: boron, aluminium, gallium, indium, thallium. You must know the atomic number of the first element. The first element atomic number is 5. And if you know the atomic number of the first element, you can find the atomic number of all other elements. What you will do? Add 18 here. So if you add 18 here, you will get, add 8 here. If you add 8 here, you will get 13. So 13 is the atomic number of aluminium. From aluminium to gallium, add 18. Here you will add 8. Here you will add 18. If you add 18, you will get 31. That is the atomic number of gallium. Now from gallium to indium, again you have to add 18. You will get 49. And from indium to thallium, you have to add 32. So you will get 81 as the atomic number of thallium. Now first property that we will be discussing is the electronic configuration. So first property is electronic configuration. Now if you write the electronic configuration of boron, the general configuration of boron family is Ns2 and P1. That means there are 3 electrons in the valence shell. Now if you write the electronic configuration of boron, you can write helium 2s2 2p1. Helium atomic number is 2 plus 2 4 plus 1 5. So helium 2s2 2p1. Aluminium, so we will write in terms of noble gases: helium, neon, argon, krypton and xenon. Here you will get 2s2 2p1. Now this is the third period element, 3s2 3p1. Gallium is the fourth period element, 4s2 4p1. Indium 5s2 5p1 and thallium 6s2 6p1. But there is, you must remember, before the filling of 4s orbitals, the 3d subshells are filled. तो इससे पहले क्या जाएगा? That means here you have 3d10. That means the d subshell has been completely filled before gallium. That you have to remember. Here you will get 4d10. Here you will get 4f14, 5d10, 6s2, 6p1. So the change is here, and due to this change in the configuration, the properties of boron family are affected a lot, because group 13 comes immediately after d block elements, and in d block elements there is a lot of variations, and these variations have direct effect on the group 13 elements. So you will find number of variations in the physical properties of boron family. Now regarding the type of element, boron is a non-metal, or it will behave as metalloid, and the rest of these elements, that is aluminium, gallium, indium, thallium, are metals. Although the metallic character decreases down the group from aluminium to thallium, but all of these are metals, but the metallic character decreases down the group. Now coming to the second property, important property, that is size. So we will discuss size, next property, atomic size. Now the general trend is, on moving down the group, the atomic size increases. Why? Because the number of shells increases. So as we move down the group, the size should increase. Why? Because the number of shells are increasing. So the size should increase. But there is a variation here. As we move from aluminium to gallium, there is a filling of d electrons in gallium, and these d electrons have a poor shielding effect. Due to this poor shielding effect of d electrons, the effective nuclear charge increases, and the size of gallium becomes smaller than the size of aluminium. So what is the order? Boron has the smallest size, then you have gallium, then aluminium, then indium, then thallium. Although the increase in size here is very small due to the ineffective shielding of here the 4f electrons come into picture, and here the variation is due to the ineffective shielding of d electrons. So the properties of gallium will be affected by the presence of d electrons. The properties of thallium will be affected by the presence of 4f electrons, and both d and f electrons have a poor shielding effect. So this is about size. Next, coming to the third important property, that is ionization energy. Now let us compare first the ionization energy of group 13 elements and group 2 elements. So the first ionization energy of group 13 elements is less than the first ionization energy of group 2 elements. See, as we move in a period, जब हम पीरियड में मूव करते हैं तो आयनाइजेशन एनर्जी क्या होती है, इंक्रीज होती है. दैट मीन्स ग्रुप 13 एलिमेंट्स मस्ट हैव हायर आयनाइजेशन एनर्जी देन ग्रुप 2, बट एक्चुअली द ग्रुप 2 हैव हायर आयनाइजेशन एनर्जी, फर्स्ट आयनाइजेशन एनर्जी देन ग्रुप 13. व्हाट इज द रीजन? फर्स्ट रीजन इज stable configuration of group 2 elements. Stable configuration, they have ns2 configuration. And second reason is here the electron has to be removed from the p subshell. Here the electron has to be removed from the s subshell. S subshells are more closer to the nucleus as compared to p subshell. So therefore it is difficult to remove an electron from s subshell as compared to p subshell. Why? Because s subshell is more closer to the nucleus as compared to p subshell due to its symmetrical structure. Clear? So the first ionization energy of group 2 elements is higher than group 13 elements. This is one point. Now if we discuss in the group, these are the elements. Now if we discuss the properties in the group, on moving from boron to aluminium, the ionization energy, the general trend is ionization energy should decrease down the group because size increases. But on moving down the group from boron to aluminium, ionization energy will decrease. Why? Because the size increases. Reason is size increases. On moving from aluminium to gallium, ionization energy increases. Why? Due to poor shielding of d electrons. The effective nuclear charge increases. Therefore, the ionization energy increases on moving from aluminium to gallium. Again, from gallium to indium, the ionization energy will decrease. Why? What is the reason? The effect of increase in number of shells. Effect of increase in number of shells is greater than effect of d electrons. Okay. And from indium to thallium, again the ionization energy will increase due to poor shielding effect of f electrons, 4f electrons. That's why I have told that the properties of gallium and thallium are affected by the presence of d and f electrons because they have a poor shielding effect. So on moving from boron to aluminium, ionization energy decreases, size increase हो रहा है. Aluminium से gallium पे ionization energy increase हो रही है because here the d electrons come into pictures, 3d electrons. On moving from gallium to indium, ionization energy decreases because the effect of increase in number of shells is greater than the effect of increase in number of d electrons. यहाँ पर d electron already fill हो चुके हैं तो इतना effect देखने को नहीं मिलेगा इंडियम में. तो इफेक्ट किसका ज़्यादा होगा? इंक्रीज इन नंबर ऑफ शेल्स. On moving from indium to thallium, ionization energy increases again due to poor shielding effect of 4f electrons. Now to remember this order, you can remember it by drawing this graph. This is the ionization energy and here you have atomic number. It is the type of W. In this way. This will be slightly higher. So this is boron. I will make it with another pen. This is boron. This is aluminium. This is gallium. This is indium. And this is thallium. So can you write the order now? The order will be boron will have the highest ionization energy, then thallium. After thallium you will have gallium, then aluminium, and then thallium. Yes, indium, then indium. Indium will be a slightly lower than this. Here you will have point. So this is the way to remember by W. W में जो second part होगा वो थोड़ा नीचे जाएगा. That means indium will have the lowest ionization energy. So this is the order and this is an important order. You have to remember it. So we have discussed in this session, we have discussed 3 properties: electronic configuration, size and ionization energy. The rest of the properties we will be discussing in the second part of this video. Thank you.